One place over here that kind of looks like the surface of the moon, or I should say Mars. I want to get a picture of it, but it's going to require, unfortunately, they don't really have turnouts in the nice places here. It's going to require that I end up putting my flashers on here on the road, getting over as far as I can. But I'm not going to miss this shot because they don't have. So it's kind of right over here. This is kind of really neat here. You get kind of past that vegetation and you get into, that area there, and that really looks neat, almost like the surface of the moon or Mars, more likely. Dang, but you have to really get over here. Let's see, I can pull over right here. Ooh, that's a big old cactus. Whew. Alright. Well, we're just far enough. I'm going to go ahead and put my flashers on just in case. Alright. I'll be right back, folks. Ooh, this is a nice vantage point for a nice picture of the vehicle, too. I think I'll put the weather station on. fun stuff. Cumulus are looking really good now. Woo, it's warm out there. 74 degrees. Woo! Ah, it's hot. Nice little cell there. Alright, coming into Holbrook. See the stream is back as we approach Interstate 40 once again. That was a couple-hour excursion there to the Petrified Forest, but the sun came out after the stream died, and I was able to get some really nice shots of the Painted Desert. So I stuck around a while and got those. Probably the coolest part of that whole thing was that raven sitting on top of that big old chunk of petrified wood. It's always nice when you can get something like that in the picture. It turns just a simple piece of petrified wood into a lot more of a wow factor. For people, when they see the picture, they go, oh wow, check it out. Nice raven. That's so Raven. All right. Let's get back up on this interstate and head east. Come on. Enough of this dilly-dallying around. As far as I know, there really aren't a whole lot of stops left. I mean, the Petrified Forest and the Painted Desert was kind of our last scenic shot, although Crystal had mentioned earlier Carhenge, which has all the Cadillacs that are basically stacked up, stuck in the ground, and they kind of make a circle like Stonehenge. So they call it Carhenge. So that might be an option tomorrow or whenever. We are back in that beautiful Route 66 town of Holbrook. There are our dinosaurs. Perry, you got excited about those earlier. There they are. Another dinosaur there on the right. Oh, look at the old Dairy Queen sign. That is an old original Dairy Queen. Kind of been updated a little bit, but the sign was original. Yeah, the story on Albuquerque tomorrow is we're probably, the way it looks now, going to time it where we'll spend the night somewhere around Albuquerque. That'll put us up in time to see the balloons go up in the morning. But I'm not going to go down there to the park or anything. That's all for me and Caroline to do. But I might shoot it from like a cliff, little ridge side, kind of where I shot the fireworks a few years ago, and we'll see how that works out. If it doesn't, no big deal. I'll hit the road. But yeah, it's looking more and more likely just simply because we're going to be there. We may as well. And since she's doing better and Thomas is home and her doctor said she's okay until her doctor's appointment next Thursday. Her blood work turned out okay today. I was worried about that, but they didn't show anything at all. I'm feeling better about sticking around a little longer. That's why we're not rushing back today, taking our time. So things have changed a little bit for the better, which we're all thankful for. Now that's going to be early. That's going to be probably 6:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Somebody look up the 2016 Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta. Take a look at the schedule for me and tell me what time in the morning the launch is going to be. Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta 2016. Oh God, she's got a lot of sicknesses. Too many to go into. Let's put it this way, she's on about a dozen different medications just to keep her alive. We're near Keams Canyon on I-40 eastbound. So 6 a.m. Yeah, a little early. I'll put it on YouTube, so yeah, it'll be recorded. I'll make sure we're on. We may not even be able to stream it. It might end up being maybe a Facebook stream or YouTube stream. I'm not sure what it'll end up being. Seems awful early. Dawn Patrol at 6 a.m. Is that when they launch? See, I'm interested in the actual launching of the balloons. Does that Dawn Patrol mean that the balloons are going to go up, or yeah, it's not too bad in the east, but West Coast and Mountain, man, that's early. Well, it'll be good. I can get an early start tomorrow home, and I might actually even be able to make it. We'll see. I wish I was getting up at 0930. 7 a.m. is the balloon launch. All right, that's a little more doable. So what I'll do is I'll probably mosey on over to the ridge. Right about 6:30, I'll get there, and might not even be a place to park. That might be a very popular place for people to go. I could get up there and find out that I don't have a place to park and be screwed. But nice thing about it, once these balloons go up, they're all over the sky. So basically, you find a place to park and you point the camera toward the sky, and you got 100 balloons in your shot. I just thought it would be neat maybe to get them up from kind of a far vantage point over on one of the eastern ridges. Mass Ascension, all right, 8:30 to 11:30, all right. So that's more reasonable. And that's in the morning, right? That's not PM. It doesn't start today, does it? Yeah, it would have to be morning. They're not going to be launching balloons at 11:30 at night. So that's much better. So, yeah. That means I could even afford to not even have to spend the night in Albuquerque. I could spend it somewhere else west of town and make it over. Somebody, again, do me a little research. Anybody want to research for me? Go to TripAdvisor and find a motel for me west of Albuquerque. Not all the way to Albuquerque, maybe 30 or 40 miles west of town. I don't know what that would be, where that would be, but if somebody could find that for me. So Mass Ascension is at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Gotcha. Well, if that's the case, then I'll probably end up staying a little closer to Albuquerque. So, oh God, it lasts all week. It goes all week long. It starts tomorrow and it ends, I think, next Sunday. It's a huge deal. It goes for an entire week. Did that bug walk across the windshield? I see him now. He must have walked right. I didn't even notice. Must have walked right across. That's too funny. He's my little mascot, him and Hampton. So I'm not gonna do anything to my little bug. He's very cute. He's kind of short and stubby with some clear white wings. And looks like he has a little. I kind of like those microtails. They're not bad. Fairly cheap, too. What's the cost on that, Andy? I know. That's the problem. There aren't very many towns. That was my fear. Might actually have to get all the way into Albuquerque to get a room. Which is fine. They're only 3 hours away from where we're at now. If we go straight through. Dolly's I-40 Cat House. That's where I'm staying, damn it. Yeah, 76 isn't too bad, really. The rates for the Balloon Festival, if you look at some of the prices of some of the regular motels and hotels in Albuquerque, are running around $200, a little over $200 a night. They're jumping them up because of that festival. But if you stay west of town or stay out of town a little ways, you can get in on the lower rates because everybody wants to be in town for the festival. So they say how many rooms they have left, Andy, or anything like that? Do I need to jump on the internet here and book that thing? Priceline has it at $59. Sounds good. Who wants to book that for me as their SSL donation for the day? Anybody? Any takers? That would make a perfect donation. Somebody book that room for me there, West Albuquerque, so I don't have to worry about it. All right, Andy. Yeah, I appreciate it. If it's full, just keep looking around. Eventually, I'll get stopped up here somewhere, and I'll book it. Oh, getting more disgusting by the second, Les. Woo! 155 mile an hour winds. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Let's get that thing into Tybee Island. Yeah, no worries, Bill. I didn't even know this vacation. I haven't even known where I'm going to be from day to day, so it's been nice to just kind of wander and not know where you're going to end up. It's very cool. Oh, that is beautiful over there. That's like some Badlands. They're vibrant and red. That's even more beautiful than the damn painted desert. Over there on the right, on the left. Wow, that's amazing. You guys can't see it, but trust me, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And that's a Microtel. What was the address on that? Is that direct for the direct to the hotel? The El Rancho Hotel in Gallup. Gallup's a little far out. Not too bad, though, but I know they've got a lot of... That's like the last bastion of civilization, though, before you start heading into... Alright. Alright, let me give him a call, everybody. I'll be right back. No, they couldn't hear me, and I kept getting disconnected, so I'm just going to wing it. Whenever I stop and get gas here in about an hour, I'll get on TripAdvisor and see if I can find something. But I do appreciate it. I was hoping to avoid all that, but alas, I'll have to do it. No worries. It's in and out on the AT&T signal out here. No worries. I'll get on TripAdvisor and that'll be all I need. But I do thank you. I have a friend who lives in Albuquerque, and they've offered to put me up for the night, but I just don't want to impose, especially since I'm going to be cutting out really early to go and set up and everything and getting in fairly late, so it's not that big a deal for me to spend, $75 or $100 on a room, knowing that I've got the freedom to get up and leave when I need to and when I want to, and not have to, go out to dinner and entertain and all that stuff. Not that I don't mind doing that, but just don't feel like socializing tonight, and just want to get up in the morning and go. He's my mascot. That's Marvin. Marvin the Wonderfly. Or we should call him Frankie. You always want the same name as the name of the insect. So, Frankie the Wonderfly. Kind of like Willie the One-Eyed Wonder Worm. I'm always in Arizona. I think I'm permanently stuck here, Bob. Every time I come to Arizona, I end up staying a lot longer than I expect. All right, Bill, thanks. Yes, I should just live here. Cool, I love Dolly. Dolly in her coat of many colors that her mama made for her. Do love these 75-mile-an-hour speed limits, I tell you. Can make up some good time. There's Caroline. Hello. Okay. It might have to reset the. I'll have to look at it and see if I can reset the siren. Sometimes when it goes offline like that, I have to fix it. Oh, it might be. Yeah, you might want to shut everything up again and lock it out. So are you not going to be opening any more doors tonight, right? Yeah. So next time you set it, make sure you're done for the night, opening doors. And then Tom's going to have to know what to do when he gets in the morning. Okay. Let me know if that helps to shut the door. You gonna call me back? All right. Bye.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere I go.
You're doomed. Doomed. $189 to Albuquerque. Albuquerque. We're already celebrating Christmas, Perry. We're like the department stores. We're like Cracker Barrel. We put our Christmas stuff out in August here at SSL. So the mass ascension is at 7 a.m. Mountain. So I want gonna try to get out there around 6:30. Try to find a spot. Yeah, I do too. I hate that. It's depressing. I mean, it's psychological. I mean, you're not, it has nothing to do with it taking more time or anything, but just psychologically, it's depressing. Here's Days Inn and restaurant. It's pretty deserted. Probably a lot of motels with vacancies out here tonight, but not near Albuquerque. I don't mind leaving early. I mean, I could even conceivably stay in Gallup, seriously. 140 miles is nothing for me. That's just 2 hours. Leave about 4:30. I got up at 3 this morning, just laying around. D's Nuts. D's Nuts and his running mate, U Nuts. Yeah. Can't hear you. Good old Wilbur. He's pretty happy you're there. Hey, Wilbur. I'm going to be home very soon, Wilbur. I'll see you soon. Your poppy will be home soon. I'll have to FaceTime with him later. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm still driving here. I gotta try to get to Albuquerque tonight. Alright. Well, have fun. Enjoy your freedom. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Yeah, I'll call him a little bit. Alright, bye. Hey, what's wrong with FaceTiming with the dog? He misses his poppy. Wilbur is already in the Christmas, already making him, telling me showing me what he wants Santa to bring him. Lots of little chew toys and squeaky toys, and a couple of new sweaters. Flea collar. Yes. 9 a.m. Eastern. 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Coach! What? Where at? Thank you. Send me a Facebook message with the information, Coach. Now, Cash, we're on Mountain Time out here, not Central Time. So 7 a.m. Central is, or 7 a.m. Mountain is 8 a.m. Central and 9 a.m. Eastern. And 6 a.m. Pacific and Arizona time. Sarah likes to sleep until the crack of 0900. $9.45 millibars. Wow. Right now in Albuquerque, it would be $5.44. or 43, depending on what your particular time device says. We'll get it all figured out. I hope to be sleeping till the crack of noon here very soon again. I haven't gotten much sleep on this trip. It's been wonderful in terms of the scenery, but in terms of the rest, hell, there hasn't been any. I'm more tired now than I have been since I quit work. Thanks a lot, Bill. Are you still around? Again, just send me a message on... I don't want to be like Randy last night, just sitting in Albuquerque waiting for somebody to tell me where to go. So somebody let me know what... the stream is unreliable. I don't watch chat all the time, so if you give me information on chat, chances are I'm not going to see it. So just shoot me a message on Facebook with the information, the address, and everything, and that would be good. So if anybody happens to see Coach, please tell him that if I don't see him, or if there's an outage or something. I don't think I've crossed the border yet. I'm getting pretty close. If you guys see Coach, he booked a room for me at the Hampton Inn in Albuquerque, but I don't know any information, so he gets some kind of deal. I mean, he booked our room for us up in Savannah for the 4th of July, so he gets these reward points, tons of them somehow. All right, good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you as always. I have got to get down to Florida and visit you. Today, if I would have went to the Grand Canyon, I was going to get all kinds of shots with Hampton and the Grand Canyon in the background, but alas, it did not work out. Mary Lou! What's up? We need some music. We need to switch over to Ustream and get off all this YouTube crap and listen to some music on the way into Albuquerque. Keep me awake. Still got a little bit of a drive to go to get to Albuquerque. So let me get up on Ustream. Folks, if you don't know how to get to Ustream, it's real easy. On the page you're on right now, watching on stormscapelive.tv. Kind of right above the video screen is going to be some tabs, and one of them is going to say Mike Phelps Ustream. It's like Mike Phelps Ustream. You just click that on, and then you're on Ustream, and you're able to watch the stream on Ustream. So let me get switched over here now that it looks like we've got a pretty good signal. Just let me know when everybody sees me on Ustream and we're all past all the commercials and crap. That's pretty. There's still some pretty landscape out here. Big old red cliffs over there. Still really pretty. I'm not that crazy. Oh, I think I just got it. Nope, that was from Bob. Still no message from you, Bill. Last message I got was from Bob. You can also email me the information at stormvideoman@yahoo.com. Stormvideoman@yahoo.com. It's up on the top of the webpage. Now you can see it. Oh, okay, Bob. Thanks. Thank you. Iliff Road, 6150. Iliff Road. Yeah, I got it on Messenger. I thought Bill was going to send something. So, but that's fine. Thank you. Hey, Leah. All right, everybody should have me up. We're going to go ahead and get rid of YouTube now. Just burns bandwidth to stream on.